Hey guys, today we're going to do a review of the Teal With It from DWI, as well as an overview of basically what DWI has to offer. I'm really excited about this because I haven't played with DWI before, and there aren't too many good reviews out there for the company or for just the specific dominoes in general. So hopefully this is useful to some of you guys. So the domino that I went with for this was Teal With It from DWI, and this is the Sticky F paint. I've heard a billion things about it, but I've never played it myself, and I don't think that I know too many people that have it for some reason, so this is a good opportunity for me to get one and really play it. I've played this Tama, the Teal With It, for about a week and a half now, and it's pretty much been the only Tama that I've played pretty exclusively this one. And overall, to start off with that, overall I really like this kendama. It's made with a lot of things in mind, and it's not just another Chinese dama. It's put together by someone who really knows what they're doing. Matt Rice, if you don't know, is the owner of Teal With It. And if you don't know Matt Rice, he's been playing kendama longer than most people even knew kendama existed in the United States. One of my friends here in Georgia, Ryan Plord, he's been playing for a good bit longer than I have, and he used to watch Matt play when he started. So that's just how long Matt Rice has been in the game. And that being said, with all that experience, he really does know what he's doing with these kendamas, and they're fantastic. So the Teal With It is a full maple dama, and it has the Sticky F coating on this one. They also have it, I believe, in the rubber, but I went with the Sticky F because most people told me that that was going to be the better paint. I really do like this paint. If I had to compare it to another one, it says on the website to compare it to an Azoro paint, like a premium, or to a Mugen Muso paint. I wouldn't necessarily say that. I would compare it more to what the new Sweets Prime Sticky Clear is. That's more on the level it is. It's very tacky, but it breaks in, I would say, better than the Sweets, to the point where it's not ridiculous tacky, and you have a little room to make adjustments. So for those people, those pro players who know that they need that little bit of wiggle room, it does have that, and I really like that about it. The Tama hole on the standard kendamas they're fairly big. They are larger than I would say in a Zoro, which is why I have the Zoro here, for example. It's definitely larger than a Zoro, larger than TK by miles, and it is pretty close to what the new Sweets bevels are, or a little bigger than the Tribute bevels from Kendama USA. So hopefully that gives you a good idea of what bevel you're looking at here. But I really do like this bevel, and it breaks in pretty well. It's pretty solid for those underbirds, regular birds, all the salt tricks. And so I really like that, and it's big enough that you can get spikes with it a little bit easier than I would say most Tamas. So he did put some good thoughts in with the Tama bevel. As for the Ken, like I said, this is a full maple setup, and I really like the Ken shape on this. It is different, just a little bit, than most Kens you're going to find. It's somewhat close to, I would say, maybe an Azoro shape with a thicker base ring and a little bit larger cups overall. I think the cups are just a tiny bit larger, especially the base cup. It is the largest. I really do like the maple. I'm a fan of maple, and once you settle the serrata on there, it is really a solid kendama. The spike length is pretty solid. It's not too big, it's not too small. You're definitely going to keep those spikes locked in once you've spiked it, but it's not overly large that it makes it awkward. You can still grab it for candlesticks. I've done a couple of good candlestick tricks with it this week and a half. And I do like the placement of his logo on more than just the base cup. Whether you like it or not, it does help for tracking which cup is big or small, because sometimes you get confused when you're doing quick tricks, and for overall just seeing where you need to be on tricks. So I do like that he has a little logo on there. Like I said, the base cup bevel, or base cup ring, is a little larger than most, and honestly, out of all of the handle stalls I did, it was definitely easier than I would say in a Zoro, but that's the only kendama I would say it was better than. It was pretty average overall. It wasn't better or worse than most kendamas, but I would say it's better than a Zoro for doing handle stalls. So that is a good factor in it. All the stall lines are really good for birds. I had no problem with doing birds whatsoever, and especially since this maple didn't need to be broken in. At first, I couldn't do it too well, but now that it's broken in, and as well as the bevel, I can do some pretty good bird tricks on it now. So it is a very solid kendama overall. So that's a Sticky F Teal-With-It. I'm not going to go completely over the Jared mod because I didn't play with it quite as much, but I will say, as an overall thing for the company, the rubber is also very good. I've compared it to Sweet's silk. Their silk is probably the closest to this, and it's a good paint. It's not super tacky, it's not crazy, and it gives you a little bit more adjustment room than the Sticky F, but I think that overall I would like the Sticky F more. And I will say the Pro Mod bevels are a bit bigger than what the normal bevel is on the standard line of kendamas we deal with it, and it is amazing. Right out of the box with this Jared mod, I was able to do anti-gravity underbird back and forth out of the box, which is it's amazing to me. The only other kendama I've been able to do that with is with a Sweet's Prime Ken with a Sweet's C. Fraser Pro Mod Tama, and super broken in. Like, I've been playing it for 3 months and it was near destroyed, but right out of the box I was able to do that trick, and that was amazing to me. So the bevel is bigger, makes it pretty great for spike tricks as well, amazing for stall tricks. And I would say if you really don't like Sticky F, it does give you a good alternative, but I do think Sticky F is the better choice overall. But like I said, it does give you some options, and it makes it just kind of that different matte feel to it if you prefer the matte feel. So those are really cool. I also like that with most of the Pro Mods, they have the little extra something to make it the Pro's own. The bamboo is really cool, it's really loud, really clicky, and I know he's got several other woods that are also very high quality. Like I said, he's been playing kendama for longer than most of us have known about kendama. So Matt definitely knows what he's doing with these kendamas. And overall, I wish that I had gotten to deal with it before, because these are fantastic kendamas. They're not necessarily my favorite kendama ever. I mean, it's hard to do that after all these years I've played so many kendamas, but I definitely will be getting more of these deal with it in the future, because they are fantastic kendamas overall. I don't even think I would really take this apart, because it really, together, the Teal with it, as far as I've played it for how long, is fantastic together. And I know it's just going to get better because it is maple wood, and it's just going to break in and continue to break in, get a little softer, and be amazing. So overall, deal with it, great company, really great kendamas, and I'm super happy that I was able to get my hands on one finally, even though they're always in stock. The Jared Mod Bamboo, I'm really glad I was able to make a trade for, because that's also fantastic kendama. I would definitely check out one of the Pro Mods if you get your hands on one. They're usually a small batch, or at least smaller batch than the standards. So that is going to be my review of Deal With It and of the Sticky F Teal With It. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any more questions that I didn't answer in this, go ahead and leave a question down in the comments. If you like this video, give it a like. And if you want to know anything else, you can always send me a message or put it in the comments. Again, thank you guys so much, and have a great day. Thanks.